Many Americans are worried about the U.S. job market. And according to a survey from the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, 44% say that they believe the national unemployment rate will rise next year. That's the highest response to this question since April 2020, which is shortly after the COVID-19 pandemic emerged. But with that in mind, our guests this evening are trying to get ahead of that fear by providing opportunities in the travel and hospitality sector. I'm very excited tonight to be joined in studio by Mr. Dave O'Donnell, Vice President of Strategic Communications at Meet Boston, and Conan Harris, founder of Conan Harris and Associates. Now, we know how fast TV time goes by, so we've got to get right into it. Dave, Conan, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you so much.
Now, we want to get right into it here. Your goal is to connect hundreds of people. They're looking for work with opportunity later. This is going to be happening later this month at Meet Boston's annual job fair. So why are you zeroing in on travel and hospitality?
So at Meet Boston, we promote tourism and travel to the destination. And for us, it's also about industry advocacy and supporting the industry. And the backbone of the industry is, of course, the workforce. And this career fair that's happening on April 29th, it's the fourth year we've done this, is a great opportunity for us to convene our partners, businesses that operate in the travel space with prospective job seekers. And we expect hundreds of them to show up. And it's just critical for us to keep driving the industry forward to help cultivate workforce.
And it's so important that people see that there are still opportunities, because I think right now in our economy, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of panic. So to know that there are still opportunities out there, and the job seekers could be students as well. Students are welcome. That's important to point out.
No, absolutely. Not just job seekers, not just students that are from colleges, but we also want the community to show up. All of City of Boston, we want the workforce to be reflective of its residents. So we're going to actually add in a little bit more. We don't just want people to get jobs. We want to prepare people for jobs. So we're going to look at how do we create headshots, opportunities. It's a free event. I want to make sure I recognize that. But we also want people to understand that there's resources at this particular career fair, that people can come in and get an opportunity to not just get a job, but actually maintain a career.
Yes, because we want to keep them here. We want to keep them in Boston.
Absolutely.
So that means we got to keep them employed.
Absolutely.
Speaking of keeping them employed, talk to me about some of the employers that are going to be there.
So I'll just add a little bit into Dave. You can jump in as you want to, but we're going to have the hotel industry there. We want to make sure our hotel partners are there. We want to make sure the event planning industry is there as well. All of the different partners. Some of our restaurants, and some of our restaurants that are neighborhood restaurants that are partners of Meet Boston, so people can actually work in the areas that they come from. So there'll be restaurants throughout the city of Boston. We have residents that live there that can walk down the street and possibly go to work.
Of course, our iconic sports teams, destination management companies. Conan mentioned hotels. We'll have the Omni Seaport, the Langham, Park Plaza, a whole spectrum of different properties will participate.
And what makes this so important as well, we have a lot of big things coming up in our city that is going to require some great employees.
That's right. I mean, just think about the next week in terms of the 250th and going into the marathon. We're entering a period of 15 months where there's going to be these massive events leading into FIFA next year and the 250th of the country next year. So the industry is thriving, but it needs a thriving workforce to be as vibrant as it can be.
And I said it only works good when we make sure all of our neighbors are a part of this process.
Absolutely.
Not just some. We want to make sure that, again, the workforce is a reflection of the city in which we operate and function in.
And I think it's so important to talk about how people can prepare, right? Because I think people like the idea of a job fair, but sometimes it can feel intimidating, because if this is your first time coming to a job fair, or maybe you've been out of the game for a while and now you're like, all right, I'm kind of out of touch. What do I need? What do I do? So talk to us about the best ways that people can prepare, because we don't want this to feel intimidating for folks.
We want people to come as if they're coming for a job interview. Come prepared, come dressed for success, come with your resume in hand, but also know this is not a regular job fair. There's going to be resources there. We get to walk in and learn about how to entry level to management roles. You get to learn how to dress for success, do customer service. All of those different workshops will be there so people can come in again and not just come in for a job, but be prepared for employment.
First step, register, meetboston.com/career fair. To Conan's point, it's all about access.
Yes.
And there's access points to this career fair throughout the industry at all levels.
But if you forget to register, it's a free event. So come and be prepared to get a job. And for a job interview, you can work and navigate and engage with the different employers. That's going to be important as well. Just know that that whole piece is about engagement, and be ready to talk and represent yourself in the right way.
See, you heard that. Even if you don't register, they want you to come on out. They are ready to get you employed. Dave and Conan, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Really good information for our viewers. Gives them time to get it on their calendars. April 29th. Stay with us. We'll be right back.